In today's environment, most marketers, when they go to the CFO or the CEO to ask for budget, they get this response. I'll give you as much budget as you want, as long as you can show me the ROI. So show me that if I give you one, you're going to bring me back two, or if I give you five, you're going to bring me back 10. And this is really a flaw of assuming that attribution is perfect. And attribution, in fact, never was perfect and is about to get a whole lot harder in the coming era of a cookieless world. So with cookies, it was third-party cookies. It was pretty possible to get close to a data-driven attribution model. But with the sunsetting of cookies later this year, and it already has started, attribution is going to go from being something that was pretty hard to something that's going to be damn near impossible. So what do you tell your CEO or your CFO when you ask for budget and they tell you that they need to see the ROI? How do you explain that to them? Well, I think this is the biggest challenge, or the biggest internal communication challenge for marketers. And that is explaining the complexity and the nuances of attribution to someone who doesn't really understand marketing attribution, particularly in light of the fact that it's going to get even harder now that Google and Chrome is going to have less ability to track and to attribute the conversion volume and the conversion values to accurately to each of the touch points. So what this is doing is it's really bringing us back full circle to marketing as it was before digital marketing. Really, there needs to be trust and there needs to be qualitative attribution, meaning that when a lead comes in, you ask them either directly or through a form. You ask them, how did you hear about us? Did you hear us on our podcast? Or did you read anything? Or did you watch a video? Or were you influenced in some way? That kind of analysis, while it's not perfect, that qualitative analysis needs to start happening. And it's very difficult but necessary to explain to that CFO or to the CEO that it's no longer possible, and never really was possible, but now it's even harder to judge a channel or a whole strategy based on this ROI myth. So we're going to be getting into a world now in a year or a couple of years ahead, with tracking becoming more difficult, that qualitative attribution measurement is going to become more important. And there's going to be a lot more demand generation, and the demand capture that's typically judged on a last click attribution model is going to get more difficult. So it's not a great answer. I know that a lot of marketers want something easier and something that has a higher degree of success. When answering that question to the CEO, can you give me $2 back for every $1 of budget I give you? But the reality is attribution is already hard, going to get harder, and it needs to be replaced by qualitative attribution.